party barn where they have the parties and they have the roundup thing where this was. And I'm just in there going, oh my gosh, what is going on? And I'm scared out of my mind. And I go, and I mean, obviously, I'm just in disbelief that God showed me basically a real life version of that skit, but I'm the person that they're attacking. It scared me. It really did. So I talked with the counselor. I kind of told the dream, and I told him the whole dream. I told him a little bit of the dream, but then I told him the whole dream. Without hesitation, I told him the whole dream. And I learned so much that night that I really can't go into because he wasn't even supposed to tell me, but he did because he's such an awesome guy. And what I really learned, and I kept talking. I told my fellow guy shifters when we were giving testimonies, because we all gave our testimonies in our tent. Mine wasn't quite this long, but after talking with the one counselor I told dream to first, and then the other one who heard of my dream during my testimony, I learned that my soul is being fought for. I learned really what spiritual warfare was. And I learned, my counselor talked about a part of Ephesians that we really didn't get to during our Bible study at my first year shift, and that was the part about the armor of God. And ever since then, I've kind of had these visions of just the armor of God appearing on me with his logo on my chest. His amazing, wonderful logo just in the middle of my chest with this shiny silver armor. I'm a knight for God in these visions. And I know that when it comes down to it, I will fight for God. And in the final battle on Judgment Day, during the apocalypse, during Armageddon, that I will fight for God against Satan. And I will be a large part of that battle, I feel. I don't know what my role in that battle will be, but I will have a huge part in that battle. Just you wait. And, oh my goodness. And I learned so much about spiritual warfare over the course of the next week and a half that I had at camp. And I learned that I really need to focus more on God, because he's fighting for my soul, so I need to fight for him. I need to come down here and I need to fight for him. And as I'm 18 years old, I have so much work to do. I don't know how long I'm going to be on this earth, but I know that while I'm on this earth, I will be focused and I will be fighting for God. I don't know which way that'll be while I'm here, but anything I do will be for the glory of God, no glory for me. If you ever see my face again, know that I'm showing it because God's calling me to. Know that I'm doing it because I'm glorifying God, and that God is such an awesome person, such an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, merciful God. And I want people to know that he's fighting for you too. He may have shown me a sign that he's fighting for me, and he may have given me that dream that my soul is being fought for, and that I need to fight in his name. And I need to focus more on him. I need to find what church is right for me, and I need to live my life more in his glory, because I totally don't. There's parts of my life, I don't totally party, and I don't do drugs or drink or really any of that, which I guess is good, but still, I don't glorify God in anything else that I do. I mean, sure, when I played football games, I did them in God's glory, and I always prayed before them, and I always dedicated each game to God. But when I would go out and just hang out with my friends, it's not like I would do that for the glory of God. But I do. I need to do that for the glory of God. And I need to do everything. Anything I do needs to be done for the glory of God. Anything anyone does needs to be done for the glory of God. And I really hope my testimony really helps you guys. I don't know why I'm being called to really share this, but I know I'm being called to share it. And I know there's a reason for it, because it will inspire someone. I know that my story, someone will relate with it. And maybe they'll be focused, or they'll be not focused, they'll be rejuvenated or sparked or something to just go search for God. Like I'm really doing through my search for whichever church is right for me. And that church, I haven't started yet. I just got home from camp yesterday. And I haven't really been able to even start my search. And my search may not start until I go down to ASU in August. And that's because it's kind of hard to do when I live under my mother's roof. Because she is a diehard Catholic, and I don't know if I can really totally just leave that. I may have to, but I know that when I go down to ASU, I will start that search for whichever church is right for me. And I just want you guys, if you watch through this, because there's going to be a couple of videos, or it has been a couple of videos, excuse me. I hope you found something in my story that you can relate to. And something that inspires you. That's the word I was looking for earlier. So just go search for God. Join me in the battle. Put on the armor of God. It's Ephesians, I believe, 6. Read that in the Bible. It's so powerful. And just put on that armor of God and fight for Him. He's fighting for you. He's trying to reach you even if you don't realize it. Know that everything in this world happens for a reason. It may take years to understand that reason, but everything in this world happens for a reason. And God knows it. God is timeless. He already knows. One of the really powerful things that the counselor who learned about my dream through my testimony, his name's Matt, one of the things that he said to me that was really hugely powerful was that the battle's already won. Like, I may not really know. I may still be fighting. But the battle's won for my soul. My soul is God's. But yet I'm still being attacked. But also, I know that I'm going to be important because Satan is attacking me. I would not have had that dream if I wasn't being attacked. If I wasn't being attacked by a legion of Satan's demons that he sent after me. And that's my story. And as I said, I don't really know why I'm being called to share this. But I know that I am. And I hope in some way, shape, or form, I am helping people to come and find God. Because He is so awesome and so powerful, so mighty, so wonderful, and so merciful. Please just listen to Him. Pray. Just sit in a quiet place at night. And at night especially. Just sit and look up at the stars. I don't know what you'll see, but just in looking at the stars, you get this amazing, amazing feeling that I cannot describe. And I gotta say, I've had the biggest peace over me ever since I had this dream, because I know that it's rededicating my life and telling me that I need to live for God. And if any of my friends see this, call me out when I'm not glorifying God. If you don't know me and you meet me and we get to be friends, call me out if I'm not glorifying God. I need that. I need that so much. Everyone needs that. And guys, I don't know if you'll really listen, but I pray if you have, that in some way I've helped you through my story. And I know I've said that a couple times, but I really do pray that I've helped you in some way find God. Or some way, like, just realize that God is fighting for you and you need to fight for Him. Because that's what I'm going to do with my life. I'm going to fight for God, and I hope you do too. My name is Jeff Fenton, and That's my story.